Promising young people miss global opportunities. Now, how did I get United Nations scholarship? I didn't know that. In fact, I just made a casual application and I took my mind off it. But I didn't know that the accumulated years of my volunteerism from secondary school in the Red Cross Society till the time I became a commandant in the Red Cross in Lagos State chapter and a Lagos State branch, until the time I started an NGO, until the time I ventured in the concept that we built the institute, you know, to stand. I didn't know that all of those records were speaking volume. And so when Nigeria was not even qualified to be given scholarship because we don't belong to least developed countries, it was classified into three: developed countries, developing countries, and least developed countries. So they were targeting countries like the Republic of Congo and those ones that are ravaged by war to give their best brains scholarship. And when they saw, aside from my essay and write-ups, when they saw years of proven track records in volunteerism, I was shocked when I got a mail that what I was just looking for is, let them give me the admission first. I will now go and start looking for who and who will support me. And I got admission. I didn't just get admission. I haven't emerged as second best in the selection process in the world. I got scholarship from the United Nations, the Peace Builders Scholarship Award, which so many stakeholders saw and decided to call on me and to give me support. So now imagine if I had no humanitarian and volunteering track record. The first person who called me to give me $1,000 was His Excellency General Kenwachuku. Invited me to his residence in Ikoyi and gave me $1,000 and said I've made him proud. You know, and another person, for those of you who don't know General Kenwachuku, he was former Minister of Foreign Affairs. He was a sole administrator, a military governor in Imo State. He was a senator. Another person was a former Vice Chancellor of Abia State University, who at the time was SSG, gave me $1,000. Another person was SSA to President Tinubu, then governor. He was SSA to the governor of Lagos State, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Dr. Aderemi Desalu, gave me the same. He was SSA on HIV/AIDS, chairman the Lagos State AIDS Control Agency, the CEO, and later became permanent secretary, Ministry of Health and Ministry of Special Duties. And that was how I was getting calls and getting money until the incumbent governor then of Abia State, His Excellency Governor T.A. Orji, came to my community. In fact, called me. He was coming to my community. He came to my community and brought me out, celebrated me. But before he celebrated me, someone in my community, also a stakeholder in my community, who was the former commissioner for special duties and former majority leader, Honorable Samson Orji Scotch, had also given me $1,000. So Senator T.O.G. gave me over 4.8 million as at the time, as a matching grant. So now, you see, you can be a successful person just by mere doing voluntary job. You won't know that you are building a pathway for yourself. When the time will come, when the announcement will be made, everybody will rally around you, because success has brothers, has sisters. So for a governor to have celebrated me in that way and returning back from the program and making distinction, making first class from that program, also fetched me political appointment as special advisor on humanitarian affairs. You know, so this, if I had not done all of this, I wouldn't have been able to build a track record for myself. So a lot of people jettison this idea of going into voluntary work, because volunteerism first will help you to build capacity. The first benefit is that it enhances your capacity. It develops you as an individual. Volunteerism will give you opportunities for global exposure. Global exposure. It helps you to learn people's culture. It helps you to meet and interface with stakeholders, the high and mighties, people you never had opportunity of meeting. The Nelson Mandela Young African Leadership Program in Washington, D.C. A lot of my boys, my girls from this institute, from this platform, have benefited from it. They've been able to travel for that program. It's a voluntary program. In the course of their voluntary work, they applied, we made recommendations, and they were selected for the program. So, if they don't have that passion, interest in volunteerism and humanitarianism, they won't have such global opportunity and global exposure. Now, volunteerism, even though we say that you are not supposed to get, you know, a payment for it, sometimes remunerations, honorariums, allowances are made available secretly that you may not even know. But in the course of your work, you will now be told that you have so allowances, traveling allowance, feeding allowance, welfare packages, and all of that. Sometimes what you even get from volunteerism overseas, directors at federal level don't get it as salary in a month. But when we just hear the word volunteer, people start running away, not knowing that what you are going to meet there will even be higher. I've had a lot of people who through volunteerism got scholarship abroad, who through volunteerism got permanent job. So another benefit of volunteerism is that it gives you is a window of entry into building your career in any organization. Because in the course of at the expiration of your volunteering experience, that international organization or NGO may decide to retain you because you have something to offer, and because also they don't want to lose you because they've also developed you, they've also built your capacity, and they see that you are committed and they don't want to let go of you. So volunteerism is a key. Volunteerism helps the community. But then at the end of the day too, you can have, aside from remuneration, you can also earn certificates. Certificate of completion, letter of recommendation, award of commendation for having been involved in strong volunteering work. Mahatma Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And then Bill Clinton ended up in his word. He said he got a time in his career, in his life, where he decided that aside from being with his family and loved ones, he decided to devote his time to support younger ones, to make sure that they don't die before their time and they are able to fulfill their God-given potentials and talents. And may I also end with the words of Stephen Grellet. Stephen Grellet said, I shall pass this way but once. Therefore, whatever good I can do, let me start doing it now, for I may never have opportunity of passing this way again. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you. I want to say gracia. I want to say merci beaucoup. I want to say dalo. I want to say ndewo. I want to say sosong. I want to say oshe. I want to say now good day. Now good day. Now good day. Thank you, my people. Thank you. I just hope with this 3 points of mine, I've been able